So Sabrina and I, Kim and Tommy, truly want to thank everyone for coming tonight and celebrating the next day and a half with us all. It's truly a special time in our lives. But there's moments in time that you remember, and I can give you one in particular. It's we're at an Auburn football game. As we're there, Barrett says, "I have someone I want you to meet." And Austin comes bouncing up, and she bounced into our lives, and we've never looked back. You talk about a bubbly, wonderful personality, somebody that's got a captivating smile. It was wonderful, and it's been nothing but pleasure and joy ever since. And so we couldn't ask for a happier, more wonderful union of these two than anyone. You know, so we're happy as we can be.
Boy, 2 years and we finally got here. And it cannot be in a more special place for Austin and Barrett than Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. She spent her summers here, as did Barrett and his family. Austin, unfortunately, grew up a Georgia fan, and I grew up a Georgia Tech fan. Then she told me she wanted to go to Auburn. I was like, why is this happening to me? But in retrospect, I'm so glad she did. Her mom and I have become diehard Auburn fans. She has made so many lifelong friends there, all of whom I call my other daughters are in this room tonight. And of course, that is where she fell in love with Barrett.
During our 15-year friendship, Barrett has been around for about 10 of them. We always knew that Austin had a crush on Barrett. I saw her repeatedly use her go-to move of taking his hat and putting on him backwards, and I knew it was game over for her. Barrett, one of my greatest joys in life is watching you go from college playboy to dedicated corgi father of 2. You two have gone through so much together, and I'm so happy that my best friend has picked such a perfect partner to go through life with.
Austin and Barrett, 2 of my closest friends, most kind, genuine, thoughtless friends that anyone could ever ask for. I'm so glad you guys are finally getting to do this wedding. And I know that Barrett will treat Austin like the princess she is. And I know Austin will treat Barrett like the princess he is.
But when you look at the connections and you see Woodward Academy and Auburn, and then you look at Ponte Vedra, I mean, it's like something was written in the stars, and I think it was written for these guys. It all came together, and it all comes together in just, you know, a special way.
There you go.
You look great.
You're great. You excited? I love it. Yeah, that was awesome.
There are 3 very important moments in my life that I will never forget. The first is when Austin and I were riding bikes. She was behind me when I heard this, Tommy. And I said, yeah, Austin. And Austin says, I love you. That was the first time Austin told me she loved me, and I will never forget it, ever. The second greatest moment was on October 23rd, 2019, when Austin officially became my legal daughter through an adult adoption, a day with her mom that I will never forget. The third moment has not happened yet, but it will tomorrow. when I walk you down the aisle and hand you off to Barrett.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh. God, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
Love you.
You look so great.
You look awesome.
Thank you.
Austin, on this day, I take you as my wife,
my constant friend,
my constant friend, my faithful partner,
and my love from this day forward.
my love from this day forward.
Barrett, on this day, I take you as my husband, my constant friend,
My faithful partner.
my faithful partner, and my love from this day forward.
Austin, with this ring, I thee wed.
Barrett, with this ring, I thee wed.
Barrett and Austin, the two of you have agreed to live together in matrimony. I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Barrett, Neil Cornelia!
No one here is surprised or caught off guard by this union because if you really know these two, you know that for Austin, it's always been Barrett. And for Barrett, it's always been Austin.
A lot of people like Barrett. He makes you feel comfortable. He makes you laugh. He makes you have fun. And I think that speaks to the people in the room. Everyone likes Barrett. He outkicked his coverage a little bit, and we all love Austin, but
I've known Barrett for almost 10 years now, and we've had so much fun together. Barrett, I love you. Thank you for loving my friend.
I believe that these two really chose each other long before they even were officially together. And then you've chosen each other through so many different phases of life, and it's been so much fun to be a part of and watch. We love you guys. Let's all cheers to the Barrett and Austin Cornelius. Woo!